Hello. How's everybody going? Going good?
Going good.
It's going good. How has your Friday been so far, Carly?
Pretty good. I am still sick, but it's good.
Good. I'm sure you're going to be feeling better after...
Whoa. I'm hearing so many different echoes of me. Oh my gosh.
Is it echoing? Is it really bad?
Yeah.
Let me turn
There,
down...
I fixed it.
Oh, you fixed it?
Yeah, I don't know why I was doing it, but it was freaking me out.
I already got my first question. Who dusts off all these figurines? No one?
You gotta dust.
I know, it's long due. But it's a lot of work. So... that's where they get the name dust
Someone's
collectors.
gotta do it.
How is everybody in chat doing today?
Everyone's asking about your cases, if they're the IKEA ones, and I'm sure they are because they look like mine.
They are. They are the... what are they called? Detloff? Or Detolf? Or something?
Something like that.
Something. Yep, I've had these two for quite a while. They've moved from Portland to Vancouver. I'm thinking about cleaning one of them out anyways and selling the whole collection of figures that's in there, but
Oh,
I know, I can't bring myself to do
that's
it.
a lot of work.
Yeah.
Darth says you trust IKEA with your valuables?
They make okay stuff.
There's a question that says, are you still going to take the Shock Community doc into consideration when designing?
The Shock Community doc. Yeah, I mean it's there. We've read it a couple times, or we've looked through it. I can't speak on specifics, like if we've taken any of the ideas that's in there already, or if we plan to. I'll have to kind of look it over again. That's one of the issues that we have with like an evolving document, right? It's always going to change. But yeah, it's definitely something that we would consider. A lot of the stuff that you guys and gals have written in there. Yeah, I mean, I guess just to kick this off, the stream today is kind of special. We finally got our Turok 1 and 2 Xbox ports released in Australia. So our friends down under can shoot some dinosaurs finally.
Fun fact is that one of the devs can't, he's from that part of the world, and I thought it was funny that he can't even play the game that he make.
Yeah,
like,
it kind of drove him crazy.
The irony.
And I'm not even, you know what? I'm not even sure if he can play it yet, because he's actually in New Zealand.
New Zealand.
And I think they have their own classification or their own certification board down there. And
Yeah.
it's like yet another step. Let's see what else. So yeah, and then the bundle pack got released, so now you can get both Turok 1 and 2 on Xbox at the same time for a 25% off discount, I think. So yeah, kind of a lot of stuff happened today. I will be showing off some of the work that I did last week, along with an update. I actually ended up starting over because I showed the team, showed Rob Waters, and it wasn't really going in a direction that we wanted to. It's based off kind of an older concept, so I got some feedback from Rob and just redid the whole thing. So I'll show you what that looks like right now, actually. All right. So this was the model that I did last Friday. Basically, we had just changed the head to reflect what was on that concept art image, which I believe... Let me see if I can turn that on. I think it was not that one. Not that one? Okay, I don't think I have it loaded up. Oh, I moved them. I moved my folders, so the linking is bad. Anyways, so this is what we had done last week, and this is what it looks like now. So this is based on a newer concept that Rob had done, and it's more reminiscent of the original humanoid mutant from the game. So he's got these big, like, bulbous eyes, kind of same as the original one here, but it's just more exaggerated. It's creepier. It's less zombie-like and more kind of the result of a mutation. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. He's got these nasty veins on the side of his head. Woo, woo.
Woo.
Yeah, let's see. I'll just do one more comparison shot here. You can see it's vastly different. It definitely meshes better with the body now, which is a big plus. So the next step, now that we've got the humanoid mutant done, the high res, and the virus mutant, we'll probably have a meeting on Monday, and we'll see what has to be done in order to get clothes on these guys. Some of them will be probably nude like this, and others will have clothing with like torn off sleeves and holes in
I
that type of
imagine like an 80s shopping montage with them to get them dressed.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be right. They gotta dress the part.
We have some questions. Did you guys ever figure out who owns the rights to No One Lives Forever?
Yep, we do. I know how it all works out now. I know who has what. I know who owes what in case anything does get released. And it's complicated, but there's been some really great developments lately between all three of the parties that are involved. It's at that stage right now where a lot of what needs to happen needs to go through the various legal departments just to make sure that everybody's going to get what I guess was promised to them all those years ago when the documents were written up. So I definitely can't promise anything. I can't guarantee that the game's ever going to come out again, but we've definitely made a lot of progress since that last article came out from Kotaku.
Someone says, you guys rock. Do you plan on making System Shock specific t-shirts anytime soon?
The dog just burst into my room. Hold on.
Oh.
Cairo, come here.
Oh, dog.
Come here. Can you sit? Can you sit? Sit. Okay, wait. Oh my goodness. The latch doesn't close all the way in my room, and so when the dog wants to come in, he just kind of just goes bam with his head, and it just opens the door. So
Aww.
I'm not sure how long he's gonna hang out with us, but he'll be here. What was the question?
I'm wondering if we're gonna release any System Shock specific t-shirts anytime soon.
We did have an idea, thanks to Deep Chrome, of releasing a shirt that the hacker wears in the intro cinematic for System Shock 1. It's like that baseball style tee with like a light midsection and dark sleeves with the smiley face in the middle with a bullet hole in his forehead. We were thinking that might be kind of fun. I'm not sure who would actually want to wear it. I mean, maybe somebody.
No, there's at least 2 people out there.
Yeah, it's pretty grisly, and I actually had an opportunity to talk to Rob Waters about that. Like, what's the story behind this? Like, there's definitely something. And it turns out that the developer who was in charge of doing that CG model was a big Watchmen fan. Which coincidentally was the first thing we thought of when we saw it. We're like, oh, this is very similar to Watchmen. I wonder if we were going to get like a cease and desist.
Yeah.
The major difference being it's a smiley face, but in Watchmen it's like drips of blood on it as opposed to a bullet head in the smiley face itself. So I think that's probably enough of a difference. And then yeah, there's some T-shirts that we have on BackerKit which you can pre-order that are shock specific. My favorite one is it's like a Tri-Optimum T-shirt, and it's kind of what you would expect to get if you worked for them. They would just, they give you a T-shirt. It just has their logo on it with their slogan, and I think we're gonna put the logo, the big Tri-Optimum logo, on the sleeve. I can't remember, but it's on BackerKit.
People are saying that they want the blazers that are in our portraits that Deep Crow made. Our very professional Tri-Op blazers.
They're really cool.
Business.
Rob Waters concepted those. So we've got a whole lineup of Tri-Optimum executives wearing blazers and different kind of futuristic business wear. And they're beautiful. So the one that I'm wearing is the one that I would like to personally own one day, but I don't know. We'll see.
I want those Tri-Op glowing earrings from my portrait.
I'm not sure how we would do that. Maybe
glow in the dark?
Glow in the dark?
I don't know.
And so we had nothing in common overnight. It's very strange, but that happens.
Let's see.
Here's another question. It says, how hard would it be to get to free the Command and Conquer series from EA? Oh gosh. That's a big question.
Yeah, that's tough. I'm sure that they have that under lock and key. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to pay them a pretty penny. I know that the ex-Westwood developers are working at, or a lot of them are working at Petroglyph, which is a studio in Las Vegas. And they've been releasing a lot of kind of Command and Conquer-esque real-time strategy games on Steam with like kind of a more fun art style. So if you like Command and Conquer, that's definitely what I would check out. I have a real soft spot for the CNC series. I remember the first time I even found out about it was I think my friend was playing Red Alert on PlayStation. And it looked like garbage, but it was really fun. And I think the next time my parents brought me to the mall, I picked up the Covert Operations Pack, which was Command & Conquer 1 and the expansion for that. And so I played through all that, and then I got the kudos if anybody can name it, but it's it was the pack that had Red Alert, Aftermath, and Red Alert Counter-Strike in it. It had all three. And yeah, we played through all three of those. And then me and my friends at school, like that was kind of our thing. On the weekends, we'd have LAN parties in the basement, and we would play Command and Conquer. That was our jam. War chest. That sounds like it's probably what it is. Alright, well, I guess we can probably jump into some Turok. What do you think?
Cool. Anything else we can show off or no?
I think because we're getting near the end of the month here, we've only got how many days? 6 more days.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna keep everything until the Kickstarter update next month.
Which should be June 6th. Let me double check.
Yeah, it'll be like
Wait,
on.
June. Maybe. Do we want it on like a Monday, like June 4th? Actually, I think is what I told people.
We've been doing them on Friday, but we could probably move that up.
Either on 4th or the 8th. Somewhere in between that time.
The 8th might be best. We'll just have more to show, and that's always good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll see. It'll be one of those 2 dates. We definitely want to make sure that there's, enough content in there to make it interesting and to make it kind of lengthy.
Yeah.
We do have some interesting things planned. Do we want to talk about some of our streaming ideas just to see what the consensus
Oh yeah,
is?
I've kind of brought it up a little bit in my streams. Like just mentioned it. We've thought about doing a podcast-like stream talking about E3 stuff to hype up E3 because I feel like it should be good this year. Probably have you, Daniel, myself. I don't know if anyone else would join, but at least us 3.
Would it be dangerous to put Edward on here?
I don't know. Edward's Danger Boy. That's what I'm gonna call him.
Danger Boy. Yeah, that could be really fun, actually, because he's very opinionated, but we got to be careful about that.
I'm pretty opinionated too, but I'm also pretty excited as a person more than he is probably.
What do you love most about Samantha?
Oh, more excited about,
Things in life.
oh, just in general.
Yeah. Well, because I always look forward to Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, Nintendo should be interesting. I
like how they do their direct.
How they do their direct?
Yeah. Because they don't do like how everyone else does it. They do their Nintendo Direct video and that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, for a minute there I was like, I thought that was their online store thing that they do, where you can get the games directly. We have a Switch, but I haven't really used it that much.
Oh, I see. I mean, I haven't been able to use my Switch very much recently because I've been so busy with other things. But then again, I'm nose deep in my 3DS again.
I tried to get into that. I really wanted to play that latest Zelda game on 3DS. And I even bought my own 3DS, the Zelda one that comes with the game. And my hands don't fit, like they're too big. And so when I'm like trying to do the little D-pad, like my hands just cramp up.
That sucks.
So I need, yeah, it does suck. I really want to play it, but I just can't physically play the game.
Oh.
And it's a 3DS XL too. It's the big one.
Oh, I don't like the big one. I like my normal size one. I have smaller hands.
They're a little bit smaller.
A little bit, at least. Darth is asking, is the reboot for System Shock for Switch 2? And that is the plan, right?
I think it's going to be possible. We are Switch developers, so we're going to have to get our feet wet with that. Probably with Turok 1 and 2 first. And then
oh boy.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. At some point. And then yeah, we'll have to just we'll have to test that out with System Shock, see how it goes. It'll probably, like, in the whole scheme of things, like we're at this point in time, not planning a simultaneous release on any of the platforms, but it's going to be most likely PC, Xbox, PS4, Switch. Just because those are the order of platform that we kind of subscribed to during the Kickstarter, because originally we weren't going to do PlayStation 4 until we got there was enough interest to warrant that. So let's do some Turok.
Awesome.
Let's turn that on. Let's see what happens. So I'm gonna switch monitors here, and I'm going to turn off the super awesome music. And let's go here.
Darth keeps trying to remind me about updating our followers on Twitch, the little follower goal, I think he means, but we haven't figured out how to properly update it.
Yeah, it's a weird thing with the particular widget that we're using, so we might just have to find a different alternative.
Yeah, it might be.
I always love this intro.
Me too.
You have to believe that the developers who worked on this had a lot of fun.
I mean, just look at the teeth that that thing had. Like, I'm frightened.
Alright. I don't think I'm gonna do any cheats.
Yeah, don't do cheats.
I'm not gonna do any cheats. I wonder if anybody is doing multiplayer though. Let me just check. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see.
Oh, there's a couple of servers, but they're empty. That's sad. Let me see. Nobody in God Galaxy. Oh, come on.
I wonder if people just do private games, really. Oh, they're saying the game's a bit loud.
Oh,
If you want to adjust the volume.
Alright, yeah, I can do
The
that.
port of Adia. This once peaceful coastal village has been utterly destroyed by the Dinosaur army under the Primogen's command. In the hills surrounding the city, the battle wages on as stragglers are hunted down ruthlessly. The dinosaurs are genetically engineered dinosaur hybrids. They are
Drop
utterly
lore is very
evil and very
interesting.
dangerous. Though they do the
Like this
Primogen's
whole
bidding,
world.
the dinosaurs have a more sinister and personal agenda of their own. To
Did you
see
ever read the comic
humankind
books?
wiped from the face
No, I
of
want
the
to.
earth. Your mission
People
objectives
post
are as
images from it
follows.
sometimes on Discord, and I'm like,
Activate
I
3 distress beacons.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. for
Rescue
this.
4
Let's see
children.
this. I don't even know.
Activate the warp portals.
I don't think you can.
Locate the energy totem and defend it at all costs.
Oh boy, here we are. Okay, let me change the volume here.
Those little girls, though, always haunt my life and dreams.
They are pretty creepy.
They're saying the game's still a bit loud.
How about now? I just changed it. Yeah, the comic books are really cool. Valiant Entertainment had done some of some of the comics back when this game came out, and they were so gory and over the top. I just thought it was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
But at the time, I didn't know that Turok was originally a Gold Key comic.
Distress beacon
I think I know
activated.
what you mean because of the stuff people were linking to me a couple months back. Because people were linking me to the comic stuff because I was curious.
Yeah, he's been around since the 60s, I think.
Yeah, the old stuff is really funny. People make a lot of memes out of it. I'll see if I can find any and I'll link them in chat.
Pistol.
Gotta get those Doritos.
I just found on the Turok forums, official Turok forum, from June of last year. No, wait, of 2 years ago. I forgot what year it was for a moment. People talking about posting Turok memes. And then someone posted one that says they're a Turok fan, only plays the remaster version. Wow. Okay.
Sounds like a Turok gatekeeper.
Pistol.
Question is, any plans for Turok 3? I feel like there's gonna be a lot of questions we might get that we might not be able to even answer.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Turok 3 would be really great.
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people have been asking for Rage Wars as well. And that's definitely on our agenda. I can't talk about more specifics than that, but I mean, it would seem weird if we were to do Turok 1, 2, Rage Wars, and not 3.
Yeah. One of the main reasons that we were able to do this one and Turok 1 is because we were able to find the source code. It was generously, oh shit, I just fell off the thing. It was donated by one of the original developers. So, I mean, that saved us a tremendous amount of time and allowed us to do an even better job than we would have been able to otherwise. Tarak Help says maybe the music should be a little bit quieter. And then Pappy Biscuit says, I only play Turok with the N64 controller. With an emote that's perfect to match.
He's the ultimate Turok fan, is that what he's saying?
Maybe.
I couldn't even imagine playing this with an N64 controller. That would just be a nightmare.
I mean, that's how I played it when I was younger. So, but I haven't played with an N64 controller in a while.
Yeah, to look around, you have to use the those the four little C buttons. You remember the yellow buttons?
Yeah.
That's how you looked at. Oh, man,
I do
hate
remember.
these guys. Ah! Oh my god.
Someone's asking any word on securing Westwood's Blade Runner. Just laugh.
Look at this. These guys are just ridiculous. Like, they almost killed me. Oh.
Little.
Oof. Oh man, I wish I could say more, but I can't. So, no, I can't say
That's why I
anything
feel
about
like
Blade Runner.
Some questions that we'll receive, I'm just like, I don't know. We can't answer everything. I wish we could.
You know what I like about this game is that when you shoot something with an arrow, you can go and retrieve the arrow. You can pull the
I like
arrows
that
out of the bodies.
I remember how much fun the multiplayer testing of this was when we were doing it.
Yeah,
It
that
got
was always
wild.
fun. Oh, right to the face. Oh, man. I think I missed a big part of one of the levels, the distress beacon, because I fell down and I just kind of skipped over that area.
Oh,
I have to go back. Oh, in both hands. Oh! I got that guy right through the head on the first shot and I killed him. I guess I shouldn't be
Beautiful.
surprised.
Pistol.
Camille Ditsu says, by the way, thank you for getting the rights sorted to Strife.
Yeah, you're welcome. That is a really cool game. Not a lot of people know about it even still, but it was pretty much the first Doom Engine game that had like NPCs in it that you didn't have to kill, and that actually kind of gave you quests and communicated with you. It also had like an inventory system, so you could pick up objects and use them to complete quests and tasks and that type of thing. And it was way ahead of its time. And unfortunately, I think more people would know about it, but it was kind of overshadowed by Quake, which had come out, or would come out, I think before Strife actually launched. So
Shotgun.
it was unfortunate. But that's one of those games where we don't own the rights to it. We license it, and we did the development work on it. But if there was an opportunity
Distress
in the future
beacon activated.
to do something with it, or to make like a new game in the series, we would probably be able to do that. Where's that guy?
Tin Kelp, wait, is it Tin Kelp that asked this? Oh yeah. Any fun surprises you found hidden in code while working on restoring a game?
I hate to say it, but you're asking the wrong person. It might be interesting to just ping Sam and just see.
Yeah.
I know like one of the things that always comes up is when we get the original source code, we get to see the comments. Oh my goodness, left by the original programmers. So a comment is basically something like a note that they'll leave themselves.
I am Turok!
To remind themselves of like what certain functions do, and they can comment that out of the code by doing 2 forward slashes. And sometimes what they write in there is pretty funny. They'll say something like, "Oh, this is a trash piece of code, like it's such a hacky thing we'll come back to later to fix or to optimize," and then it never gets done. It's programmer humor, I guess. I'm not a programmer, in case anybody couldn't tell.
I threw that into their chat on Discord just
Yeah.
to see if they have any interesting stories to share.
Oh, good. Yeah, I hope that they do. I'm sure that they've found tons of stuff. Look at these. backtrack a little bit.
We have another question that we actually get a lot, asking if we ever plan on working on an original title. I don't know if you want to go back into that.
Yeah, I mean that would be like the dream, right?
Yeah.
I think if so, the cool thing about what we're doing now is we're building a community. We're proving ourselves.
Distress beacon activated.
And our abilities with everybody that. Oh shit. Sorry. With everybody who's kind of watching what we do and enjoying the games that we put out, so that when we do inevitably do a fresh original title, we'll kind of have that built-in audience that will be there to support us when that game does come out. And so, yeah, I would say that probably after Shock, it'll be the right time and place to do something original. And we can use all the knowledge that we've gained while developing these games to make the new title even better. Man, I love how gory this game is. I know that Sam, he upped the blood count quite a bit. He made it even grosser.
We had to.
Oh, shit.
They just want us to do System Shock 2.
Well, that would be the logical next thing to do.
Yeah.
Mostly because we'll have a lot of the technology already built out for it with System Shock 1. And so it would be a matter of changing the art. Oh, yeah, this guy. And then adding a couple new systems in there to support what's in Shock 2. Oh no. Okay, I apologize. That was shouldn't have done that.
Happy Biscuit says, also please save the Legacy of Kain series, including Soul Reaver from Purgatory.
I was just looking at some old emails from Eidos yesterday, actually. We had talked to them a long time ago about doing some work on Tomb Raider, Thief, Legacy of Kain, and one other game that I don't remember offhand. And I want to say that they only had the source code for Tomb Raider.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist
2015.
you? Ammo granted. Health granted.
Oh, why thank you. Okay, so now we gotta find the creepy children.
Oh yeah.
Creepy children, here we go.
Tarak Help.
I'm surprised with how vile
Granted.
these like dinosaur things are that they didn't just eat the children.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they killed everything else. Ah, come on. Ooh. Where does that take me? Oh, creepy child.
Creepy children, best children.
Oh, jeez. Oh, look at the health thing has blood on it. That's cool.
Child rescued.
That face.
I remember it just as a kid, that was like the biggest joke at my house was Turok Help. And when I told even when I told my mom about us doing Turok, that's the first thing she said.
Yeah.
My mom was like, Turok Help.
I want to say, isn't there a key to switch ammo types?
Oh, I wish I remembered all the keys off the top of my head.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, I'm already getting answers in the chat about the question I asked them. But one of the answers is for a game that, I mean, we haven't technically announced yet. We kind of have, but kind of haven't.
Yes.
I mean, can I say
Is it what I think it is?
the F word?
The F word.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It matches with the story too that he's saying.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about it. That's fine.
Okay. Just between us and the 40 people here. It says lots of profanity is hidden in the Forsaken code.
Oh.
And yeah.
Oh, Sam told us this?
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. And apparently in the Turok 2 source code, there's a lot of dissing on Rob Cohen. And Turok 2 has a lot of unused content and references to unfinished enemies. And he says, I know that there was supposed to be a point in time where you ride a pterodactyl.
Really?
Yeah.
They never tell me this stuff. But that's awesome.
I am
Someone
Turok!
called it the F word when I said that earlier. They're like, Furrock 3?
Yep, that's it.
I love
Got
it.
They look through our clever ruse so easily.
Edward is saying something too. He said Turok 2's bosses were incredibly unfinished and had the developers arguing with each other in the comments within the code.
Really?
Yeah. That sounds really funny. Oh, apparently there's a quote that says, "Welcome to the land of Rob Cohen's spaghetti code."
Spaghetti code.
Yeah.
Look at, I love how they do that. The Reptoids, they like type in some code and then they blow up and commit suicide, just like in Predator.
It is funny. I
Warp
wonder where they come
portal
up with the ideas of some of these guys.
activated.
Like,
No,
obviously they're probably referencing other things, but it is funny.
I don't think I want to take the warp portal just yet. I don't remember.
Buffie Wolfies just entered chat and said, I miss Turok 2. I played the demo when I had it
Tech
from
mode.
those
Sniper
old magazine
capability
discs.
enabled.
The concept of, like, people were playing, you know, random games from CDs that they just got from magazines or from, like, fast food places or random things like that. Because I remember that's how I got Cats 2, was because McDonald's or something gave it to me, like some sort of fast food restaurant.
Yeah, I was just having a discussion yesterday with one of the developers from that did Chexquest. Did you ever play that?
One, I'm sorry. I was partially reading the chat.
Oh, Chexquest?
Chexquest, let me look.
It was a game that you could get with Chex cereal.
No, I've never played this. It looks ridiculous.
Tech
Yeah,
bow.
it was-
Sniper capability enabled.
It was built off a port of the Doom engine.
Oh my god.
And you basically were this guy named Chexman, I think, or something like that. And you fought these like mucus creatures.
Yeah.
The game has a massive following. It's got a cult following.
I'm looking at these pictures. They're really funny.
Oh, fail. I think to get this one you have to
guess-
like, run sideways.
I'm thinking like the most modern interpretation of the idea of getting these like free seeded games is Burger King doing the sneaking and like the driving games and the random Burger King games.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's
That
like-
was a big deal though.
Yeah.
It's like you could go and get an Xbox 360 game if you just go to Burger King.
I remember when I worked at GameStop many years ago, we had a bin of old Xbox games and there was so many copies of the Burger King games that people were bringing in to get like 15 cents.
You actually accepted those
Yeah, we did.
as trade-ins?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't pick up these bows and arrows.
However, I am always happy. I really don't remember who did it, but I was happy to get my cats too because I had so much fun playing that game.
Where are the rest of these kids? Oh, I think one of them's in here. I think. Oh no. Thank goodness for the waypointing that the guys added in. I would be so lost.
This just makes me think that we should do a multiplayer stream sometime soon of this again. Buffie Wolfies asking, here's a good question. Is there any kind of trace for the rights to blood? You just giggle.
Yeah,
That's all you do.
I know, I can't help it. What am I supposed to say? Yes, we've traced back the lineage of the rights to blood. It's one that we definitely want to work on. Oh my god, I just missed twice in a row.
Follow-up is from Happy Biscuits. How about Redneck Rampage?
Not so much that one. I think that's I know that that's owned by Interplay, I think.
Also, I got another update from the chat saying, not our, from Discord, from this like hidden stuff in source code
Yeah.
chat. It says, it also seems that they were using Turok 2's code base as a sandbox, like testing ground for Iggy's Wrecking Balls. There's a lot of code from that game that was present.
Oh, I remember that game. I want to say that
an interesting fact.
somebody's working on that right now. Somebody's working on a Iggy's Wrecking Ball game. If I remember correctly, I'm probably not. Oh, look at this guy. These are like the most dinosaur villains in this game. These guys and the little ones that bite your ankles. Everyone else has like a shotgun. Or a laser or something. These levels are huge.
Someone says we should just ask what games you're not trying to secure. It might be easier to answer.
Yeah, actually.
Time
Nice.
to feed these cats real fast.
You know what? I'm gonna melee this guy. 'Cause why not? Yeah, get him. Get him. God, this level is never gonna end. That probably opens. Oh my god. I'm being beaten by a by a ramp.
Darth is asking, are there any games you refuse to touch for whatever reason?
Ooh. That's an interesting one. Well, there's a couple that we re-released through Retroism that are kind of dogs. That's the nicest thing to say. Like NAM and World War II GI are not the best games, and so I don't think I would go back and want to, you know, remaster those.
Abandoned.
They are build engine games, which is very interesting. So they are kind of part of that family, but they're more or less just like skins of like Duke Nukem, but like World War II and Vietnam. So just imagine how that, you know, how that translates.
Happy's response to that is, those sound like games you'd find at a Walgreens.
Yeah, they were kind of like the bargain bin games. I remember at our local Babbage's there was a copy of NAM in like the bargain bin section, and it started at like $10.99, and then it went down to like $8, and then it was like $4, and like still everybody just refused to touch it. And I think it just sat there and it languished until the store went out of business.
I'm gonna ban Meme Lord 420 1997 for asking, do you plan on remastering Turok 3 and Rage Wars? I'm banning him because of his name.
Meme Lord?
Meme Lord 420 1997.
I would say don't ban him as long as he has like a matching GeoCities, Angel Fire, or Hotmail email address.
I hope he does.
Oh, his head blew off. Shit. Oh.
I need to drink more water. Water's important, everyone. Drink water now.
I know, I need to as well. I feel like I missed a kid. Probably did.
Leave it. Don't read it.
Someone from chat is gonna be like, yep, it's gonna take you like a half hour to get back to where you were. Check this out. I think this is gonna bring me to... Oh.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you? Ammo granted.
Help.
Health granted.
Oh my goodness, I love how all three of these thumbnails right here look exactly the same. It's like... which one do I go to?
Alex says she's drinking water while watching your stream.
Aw.
Stay hydrated.
Oh. Just backed into the
Greetings,
portal.
Turok. How may I assist you?
Let me go. Oh, and this guy respawned. That's not cool. That guy did too. Oh, it's gruesome.
So,
I am Turok!
I'm glad they didn't change that from the first one.
it's gonna be a slight delay until I know what you mean.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's
like
it's when he's
a
like,
delay.
I am Turok.
Oh,
It's like, I know that. Don't you know that, Turok?
he's gotta remind himself.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. So much purple. Leave me alone.
Sean's wondering, since we're not going to show too much before the next update, if we have any surprises in store. I don't know what we're showing on this update yet. We still have to talk about that.
Nothing too crazy.
Ultra Health.
It's mostly going to be like a compilation of a lot of the 3D assets that were done during past streams and stuff that I showed off kind of like near the end of other streams.
I would like to show some of Daniel's block out too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's nearing completion of
Yeah,
of all the levels at this point, which is fantastic.
it is. He's on vacation right now, but once he gets back, I'll talk to him about what we want to show from what he's done recently, because he's done so much. Kyosho is asking, did you guys say whether you're showing the game at E3? We're not doing anything at E3, but we will be watching the updates and talking and doing like maybe a little podcast of E3, which is totally unrelated.
Yeah, we were thinking about doing like a live stream of and covering some of the events and some of the big keynotes like Sony, Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft. Yeah, and discussing that.
Pistol.
We can get a little cheeky. They're always kind of fun. There's always
Get-
going to be that like really cringy one.
Oh yeah, there always is.
Well, I missed that guy 4 times with an arrow. I wouldn't make much of a hunter these days. Okay. I think I missed a kid.
Let's think. How many kids are in this level?
I mean, I might be able to backtrack here. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna plow forward.
How many did you get? 2 or 3?
I think just 2. I know which one I missed. It's the one that's like in this little... It's like in a trap. It's hard to explain. You're like in this area where the walls and the floor comes down, and
I think there's 4 keys. I mean, 4 kids, not 4 kids to rescue.
quit it. I love wasting ammo, because you can just shoot the, God. You can just keep shooting while they're, oh my God. I can't hit these guys.
Want to hear more things from the question? Here's one that says, Metropolis was originally intended to have free player movement with clipping against 3D polygons. Some of the game's rooms still have data for it. And then Strife, early on in its original development, intended to have co-op support. This lasted long enough that some of the inventory triggers gave keys to multiple players, but had bugs that failed to check if the players actually existed. This remained in the retail release and remained undetected due to oddities of how the DOS memory worked.
Shotgun.
And started causing crashes when it was disassembled and re-engineered for this new Strife.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, even back then I can't even think of a single co-op game. So that would have been pretty wild. Oh, something else gonna hit him.
Tech bow. Sniper capability enabled.
Oh God, I forget how to zoom. It's been a while since I've played this.
We played it so much before, like, launching it, but then we haven't played it since.
Tech bow. Sniper capability enabled.
Yeah, see, I recognize this map. This is one of the multiplayer maps, or it's, you know, it was repurposed. There's a key up there.
Happy Biscuit says Super Mario Sunshine had multiplayer code in it that has been hacked and they've got it to work in the Dolphin emulator, which is interesting.
Why do these things explode? Oh, it's this guy.
On Tuesday, I have to pick up 100 succulents.
Ooh.
It's for my event, and each place setting will have a succulent added.
So you're gonna have 100 people?
We're not sure what the final count is. Last time there was 120 people, but this one I think there's gonna be closer to 80 to 90.
Wow, that should be really cool. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And they're all gonna be dressed up.
Mm-hmm. Our theme is Midsummer Night's Dream,
Shotgun.
or like anything similar to that, so like forest and fairies.
What did I miss?
Someone's asking me what a succulent is. It's a desert plant. They hold water really well. It's the only thing that we can keep alive in California. I mean, you can keep lots of things alive, but being water responsible, that's the only thing you can keep alive.
Being led this way, but I'm gonna go check this out first.
I am Turok!
Ooh, is this the end of the level? I think it might be. Oh, mission failed! Oh no! I hope that the Turok guys aren't watching this. Oh my god, it put me at the back at the beginning of the level. Okay, well...
Oh.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? This is actually good because I know that all the children are, like, in this area. Oh my god.
How embarrassing.
Oh man.
Kidding.
I'm gonna get reported.
I reported.
Alright, I just gotta keep
Turok, help!
I'm like, nope. Sorry, kid.
Turok, why have you forsaken us?
I see what you did there.
Turok.
There's gotta be a little... I know there's like one over here, isn't there? No. I think I blew it. Oh, wait.
Is there a disable head bob in Turok at all? Someone's asking, and I'm actually wondering too.
Oh, if you can like turn that off?
Yeah, because some people get motion sick, and I know that in Forsaken you can turn it off, which is good because that game makes me sick.
That game makes me sick.
Flashlight.
Here it is. I knew I forgot this whole section of the game. I believe you can. They added a plethora of options. You can change the soundtrack from N64 to PC. Let's see. Video. You can change just about anything that you could ever want. I know that in the, I think, gameplay, you can turn off head bobbing. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just see what it looks like. And turn bobbing. Oh, God. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I think there's still some weapon bobbing.
Yeah, it's gonna be there to like a degree, but it is good to know that you can turn it off a little bit.
Okay, here's one of the kids. I always die here too. I always like somehow manage to fall into this pit. Turok, help! I'm trying.
Wanna help?
I think I almost would have died there.
Child rescued.
Thank you, Turok.
You're welcome, child. Alright. God, that's only the second kid.
Thank you, Turok. That voice, I swear.
Okay, now I'm back here. Didn't I go? Oh boy.
Tarak Help is asking, why did dinosaurs kidnap creepy little girls? And the answer is, I don't know.
Why not? That's the better question, right? Okay. I am ashamed.
Now we have 2 total, right?
Yeah. The other one's gotta be... I must have just missed a simple little thing. How do you get that stuff over there? I should have Sam just hop in and just be like... Oh! There's a checkpoint over there. How do I get over there? Oh. Go. Oh, there. Oh. Yep. Okay. I remember this part too. You can't even get this stuff until later.
Someone says behind the waterfall?
Kill these guys. I don't even know why I'm doing this. You need like a, I forget what it's called to access that. You need the power up to make it jump. I do not have that. Alright, you creepy kids, where are you hiding? Oh no. I fell. Just went up here, didn't I? Did I activate this? Sure.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
Why don't you just tell me what those kids are?
Let's see.
Where are these kids? How do I reach these kids?
Oh my God.
Flashlight.
Oh, look at this. Why? It brought me right here.
Shotgun.
And I know that there's a kid here. Yep, this is the room I was trying to describe. Turok's the original video game dad.
OG video game dad.
It's like the hot thing right now, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, well it didn't take us too long to find this one. But there's still one more, I think. Who are these game developers?
Who did this?
Why? Delete this. Had enough? I don't want that flashlight.
Child rescued.
Oh my. Okay, one more.
I'm trying to figure out where have we already been and where's the other one?
What?
One more.
Oh.
One more.
Ugh. These children. She's gotta be over this direction. Yeah, I thought that there was like a secret in one of these waterfalls.
Yeah, is there a waterfall you can go behind?
The red Dorito. Oh my goodness. I can't get out of the pool.
No.
Alright. I don't think any of these are like the like those Doom level things where you can just brush up against something. It's like you have to use a switch. So I went through here. Didn't I?
Here's a question. Someone's asking, and their name's Turok Revolution. Do you know if there will be an update for Turok 2 that includes Steam Workshop and everything that in the beta version?
Steam Workshop. I wish I could answer that. I'm not sure. I know like the ability to mod the game is something that we always want to add. And I know that there's some mods for Turok 1 in Workshop. My goodness, what happened? Yeah, that's a really good question. I'm sorry, I don't really have a great answer for that. That would be something that would be very beneficial, though. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. Let's see what happens.
Next time, I need to track where we got things and when we got them. So we don't have to, like, get confused.
I'm just looking for the little markers, the little objective markers, because there's gotta be, like, just one left somewhere. This doesn't look familiar. Oh, well, it's got a thing that I clicked. Oh my god. This is where, like, rehearsing the game would have been a good idea, but I kind of want to just go into it
We didn't think
blind.
about it that
Okay, kid, show yourself. See, we're getting back to where the end of the level is.
Someone says go back and look behind the boxes.
The boxes. Oh, Wow, there's a lot of boxes. I feel like...
I think that must have been before you went through the portal.
Yeah, probably. Let me just... Alright, let me go back. Boxes. Oh, yeah, you know, shoot, I do remember... Just get out of my way. There was something tricky about this area. Is it over here? Oh my goodness. Who gave me that hint?
Iron dendrite.
Okay, he just found the last child. Bless you, sir.
Oh. 10 out of 10 viewer.
Check behind the boxes, and I knew exactly what he was talking about. And there's like 9 million boxes in this level. Okay, kid, I'm coming.
Turok, help. He says, hours of my childhood to find this.
He was just waiting for this one moment. Okay, kid. Where's the switch? Ooh, headshot. There it is. Yes.
I have a backlog of
Child
random
rescue.
codes, like that were just given to me.
Yeah.
I can give him one as a gift for helping us.
Oh. Okay.
They're just really random keys.
Sure.
So, how about think of the children, since the name of this game makes it relevant.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, think of the children.
That enough. That enough. Oh, now I'm really hoping I'm going in the right direction. I think I am.
I sent him a key.
Awesome. Thank you for that hint. That was yeah, thank you. That's all I can say. Don't think I need to go back this way.
Once you complete this, we can call it for the stream, since
Okay.
it'll be a good ending spot. Though I do love that I had a key for a game called Think of the Children.
Yeah, that is very weirdly fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do some other code giveaways too when this is done. I
Yeah.
am right near the end. I'm just gonna run
Pistol.
past all these guys shooting purple stuff at me. Oh my god. Don't even tell me I'm like, I can't be getting lost. I don't think I am.
It's a maze.
This is labyrinthian. Okay, how do I get out of here? Is it up here? Oh, no, I can't get up there yet. It's not up here, is it? Nope, that was the key.
Have you played the System Shock Infinite mod for System Shock 2?
I haven't.
Someone's asking.
No, I haven't, but oh, there it is, the end.
Oh, yay.
You must save the totem,
Oh no, I
Turok.
forgot about this. It has been a while. Where are the guys? Where are the other bad guys? Oh, my tech bows aren't exploding anymore, huh? I see how it is. No.
Mission accomplished.
Alright. Oh my god, all the check marks. This is where I gotta put all the keys.
Gotta do it. It's time.
Ooh, level 2 and level 3 granted.
Nice.
Alright, well, let's save it here.
Game saved.
Whew. Okay.
It has been done.
Oh, well, thank you everybody for sticking around. I know that must have been frustrating for hardcore Turok players, but we did it. We saved those creepy children. And, we saved those creepy children. So do you want to do a quick giveaway?
Yeah. Let me open up the giveaway thing. Alright, I'm opening up the raffle. I have some keys for random games, or we can do some of our games. What do you think?
Your choice.
I'll do the keys I already have. I have, let me see. I think I have one called Forward to the Sky. So people just do exclamation point raffle to be entered in, and I'll draw in a minute.
When I'm saving creepy children, I reach for an ice-cold LaCroix.
Fitting. Alright, I'm about to draw soon.
Darth is asking if we can give away copies of Terra Nova, Eradicator, Space Rogue, or Deadlock 1 and 2. We could give away a copy of Terra Nova. That's in the same universe as System Shock. So let me see if I can grab a
Just
code for that.
picked the winner for this current one.
Okay.
Forward to the Sky is the game, and Buffie Wolfies has won.
Congratulations.
People can keep entering into the raffle. I'm going to keep drawing from the same pool of people that have entered.
Okay, and I'm going to send you 3 codes for Terra Nova, Strike Force Centauri.
Cool. I'll draw the next one in a few seconds. All right, I'm going to draw one now. Fuzz God 5.
Fuzz God.
All right, I sent him the key.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah, sure. Darth, I think I want to say that at the end of System Shock there is either an image or something similar, or a little hint of the mechs that they use in Terra Nova. I want to say that the company that makes the mechs in Terra Nova is a competitor to Tri-Optimum. I might need to do some research on that. I think that's how that works. And then there's a reference to Citadel Station and Tri-Optimum in Crusader No Remorse as well. Power armor, yeah.
Oh,
hey, look at that.
Darth won the next one. I sent all the keys out.
Cool. Well, I guess that's it. Unless there's any last questions, we can call it a day.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Well, thanks again, everybody, for sticking around and watching me struggle through Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Enjoy your games, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.